Oh, wait. Mute your computers. Mute. Okay.
Can you mute your camera? Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. We're in, right?
We're live.
All right. Well, hey, everyone. Thanks for joining live or streaming the recording later on. We're stoked to be here today to share some insights from the 2023 DevX survey, our advocacy work and community work, and to kick off the Devs at the Summit sessions that we have planned for the rest of the day. A quick overview of what to expect throughout our session. It'll be brief to save some time for our other sessions that we have, but we'll introduce ourselves, go over some of the 2023 DevX survey results, and then cover some updates from our advocates.
Hi, I'm Steven, dev advocate of technical side. Our job here really is to just kind of hear what you guys are working on, get the feedback, and get it right in front of the internal people and get it hopefully on the product roadmap. And I will turn it over to my senior, Katie.
Hey everybody, if you don't know me, I'm Katie. I'm the Senior Developer Advocate at BigCommerce. I work alongside Heather and Steven, so we work pretty much in lockstep basically to help make this platform the best it can be for all of you. Over to you, Heather.
Slack, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, all the things. Just go to developer.bigcommerce.com/community. You can find pretty much any way to contact us. But I work on our community programs, so I listen to everything that y'all are saying and then try to build out programs, whether it's internal or external, to just deliver on what would make a more valuable experience for you all. I echo everything that they said, Katie and Steven, and I work very closely with them. And yeah. So we'll go ahead and kick off into the next part of this, which will be the 2023 DevX survey. This is the who, what, where, when, how that was behind the survey, and then also some of the results. All right, so our 2023 DevX survey ran for about a week, spanning over a weekday and also weekends, or weekend and weekdays, from January 26th through the 31st of 2023. We've ran surveys before in the past, and we've been wanting to get them started again, but we really wanted to do it right. So we decided to start fresh, meaning that the entire survey that we created was brand new with specific goals in mind, which I will cover in a bit. And to raise awareness of this survey among our community and other builders on the platform, we broadcasted this survey in our community spaces, such as Slack, Discord, Twitter, all of those, and then also it was a banner on our Dev Center. And we got a total of 123 individual responses in that like 6-day span, which is really cool. So who participated? So here's the breakdown of who took part in this. Of the 123 respondents, the majority of the participants were full stack developers at 24%. Majority were also from agencies at 72%, and almost half, 49%, were based in North America. And when we look at what they were building, this is what we learned. 72% are building custom themes, 63% are building custom apps and integrations, and then following this was headless storefronts as well as app and theme marketplace offerings. So apps and themes to be sold to merchants in the marketplace. It's also really important to note here that this was a select all type of question, so many people selected more than one option. Of all of the developers that were surveyed, only 30% selected just one build activity on BigCommerce, which is broken down here on the right. But this really means that 70% of all of the developers that are engaging here on this survey were building more than one type of build solution, so more. Yeah, so that's really awesome. And then next, I wanted to cover our biggest opportunities. So when we asked the question, what is the singular thing that we could do to make your life easier as a dev? 14 developers said cleaned up documentation, another 14% said improved APIs, and then 11% expressed stencil improvements. So something that I personally really like seeing in this was that the work that this team has put into maintaining an active developer community over the past few years is not going unnoticed. Slack specifically, as it's a space that has helped many developers get the answers that they need. A few folks in the survey even called out that furthering internal community engagement and support could be the single biggest improvement made, which is something that I've been like yelling for so long. Just kidding. But it is something that is good news for us, because this and then other things that were reported in this survey are something that we've already been like making strides towards improving. Which is really great. So such as offering Staging Pro for better developer environment management, and then also developing our automated billing offering to relieve partners of costly overhead for their marketplace offerings, which is now in beta. And while it's not mostly cited here in the results, other noteworthy feedback includes more streamlined developer-centric support in other forms, such as enablement content to supplement our documentation. We've also learned a lot from you all, saying that you want to collaborate more with us. You want to be, feature testers, open source collaborators, bug fixers, and all of that. So we are trying to do our best to make sure that those opportunities are available to you. And overall, the survey has helped us in major ways. We use this to help us make informed decisions, such as Developer Center, for example, which you'll hear more about from Mark and Sean in a moment. It's also helped us have a deeper understanding of your experiences, and it's given us like a backing for internal cross-functional collaboration and also larger like company-wide developments that we want to do. And we are so thankful for everyone who took part in this time to share with us like what you're going through and everything that you hope that you want to see and everything like that. And we do plan to run it again, the same one, around the same time frame. So be looking out for that soon. And then I will pass it on to Katie for our updates.
Okay, great job, Heather. The developer survey is always so interesting. So I'm just here to give a quick update on developer advocacy and what we've been up to and where our focus is for the rest of the year. Let me pull up my notes. Okay, so our North Star this year truly is the fact that our roadmap is completely centered around making the developer experience the best it can possibly be on the platform. And that sounds easy, that sounds nice, but what does that really mean this year? And what are we really doing? So there's two pretty major areas of focus. And the first is like more technical things, and the second is more community interaction type things. And these under this umbrella, and just to name a few, I'm going to talk about the major ones. The first is open source availability. We're working very closely with our internal teams to stay on top of pull requests, issues, and maintaining open source products. Like Steven mentioned before, he's on more of a technical track for this year, and that means his focus really is around those types of things. If there's one particular open source project you have in mind that is broken and you want it updated, or something that we don't have that you want to be created, please reach out. We'll get it on our roadmap. This is what we need from you guys. And the more you talk to us, the more we can create. We just kicked off our solution series. Steven interviewed Sean Larkin of Fueled.io, and it was our first solution series video. This is going to be an ongoing webinar series where we're interviewing community members who have built cool tools or solutions for the platform, as well as bringing on BigCommerce internal engineers to talk about new products we're rolling out. And of course, events like the upcoming Big AI Hackathon that we just announced yesterday. We're always working to think of fun, engaging ways to work with our developer community while also creating real, tangible value. If you didn't know about the hackathon, head to the developer.bigcommerce.com, the Dev Center, and you'll find all the details there. Or you can go to my Twitter, and it's literally only about the hackathon right now. Another area that we're looking to really focus in on and really hone in on, per a lot of your feedback, is upping our presence in forums like Stack Overflow, Slack, really anywhere you can engage with us. We're trying to really hone in on a strategy of how to get your questions answered and how to make you feel like we can really hear you, because your feedback and your input is so valuable to us. If you start seeing Steven and I in Slack and Stack Overflow and the BigCommerce forum, it's very intentional. We want to make sure you guys have everything you need, and to know that you're always welcome to shoot us a message on Twitter, on Slack, via email, anytime you have something that you want to say or want to talk to us about. And the last thing I want to mention is all the changes to the Dev Center. Mark and Sean are going to talk in a little bit about the changes that they've made. And all these changes are really a product of the feedback all of you have given. If you've used the developer.bigcommerce.com recently, you've likely noticed major improvements. This is intentional, has been a huge project for our teams for the last year. And if you haven't used it, I really recommend you head over and check it out and let us know what you think. And thank you guys for being here and listening to us today. Okay. We good? All right. Bye, everyone.